And boosting his grade.
I was failing about 2 classes my freshman year. And my coach told me go over to the library, 2nd floor. And I didn't know exactly what it was, but I did know that one of my roommates, had went here before. And my freshman year, I would just open up the book and look over for 20 minutes and thought I studied. When working with a tutor, they actually shows you the steps to retain the information. Read it over and over multiple times, write it out. They'll quiz you, that's some of the things that I wasn't doing before that they showed me.
Of course, not everyone agrees with the idea that physical activity does in fact benefit a student. Some claim that instead of recess or PE, students could be studying to earn higher grades. But what do teachers think? Do you think that recess and physical education are necessary for students?
Absolutely, especially for middle school students. I think that recess as well as PE, any type of activity is good. Research has shown that middle school kids, especially every middle school child, should take PE first period. And that way their brain would be set for the day. So evidently physical exercise gets the brain going as well.
If there was no PE or recess, what would you have students do instead?
I would have them run around the field for the first 10 minutes of my class. If the weather was inclement, we would do yoga or some kind of a meditation device. They need something.
After students come back from lunch or recess, have you noticed a difference in behavior between them and kids who haven't?
Talkative. I find that after PE or recess, they're a little bit tired, but they're not talkative. They're ready to work. So I think that's the difference between lunch and PE. Lunch is just a socializing situation for most middle schoolers, whereas recess, most people, especially guys, I think, run around the field, and so that gets the old serotonin going.
New studies suggest that exercise helps the brain function better, and that may have important implications, especially for kids. Early Show correspondent Debbie Turner-Bell is here with more. Good morning.
Good morning. We both exercise, and I think we can attest to this. Researchers are finding that exercise can do more than keep you fit. It can also make you smarter. So one school in Illinois has developed a program that gets kids moving and learning. These high school students appear to be working out, but they're actually trying to adjust their brain's chemistry to maximize their ability to learn.
We're putting kids in a PE class prior to classes that they struggle in. And what we're doing is we're finding great results.
What kind of heart rate have we got right now?
Paul Ziantarski runs a learning readiness program at Naperville Central High School in Illinois. The program was started in response to research showing a link between exercise and increased brain function. Ziantarski says he's seen results.
Kids who took PE before they took the math class had double the improvement of kids who had PE afterwards.
Exercise optimizes the brain and the person for learning. It creates the right environment for all of our 100 billion nerve cells up there.
Dr. John Rady is a professor of psychiatry at Harvard Medical School and the author of Spark, a book that examines how our brains change when we exercise.
It produces these growth factors, one of which is called BDNF, and I call miracle grow for the brain, or brain fertilizer, which helps the brain cells stay alive, live longer, and it helps the learning process.
Rady cites studies showing that exercise promotes the growth of new cells in the hippocampus, an area in the brain associated with memory and learning.
Exercise promotes, more than anything else we know, the growth of new brain cells.